Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Theoluwasavagexd. Apologize if like my voice is a little low, slash like if you're hearing like a loud noise in the background. It's kind of like late at night, so I'm trying not to talk too much. Plus my freaking laptop acts like a freaking car engine sometimes. But like I just was gonna record this video because I don't know. I just could not record this audio, I guess you could say. This game sucks, bro. I mean, you already know what game I'm talking about. I made a whole video saying fuck Apex, and I don't know which was worse, how I was feeling in that video or how I was feeling now. Like, I know like the last video I made, I was like, low-key, that was the most fun I was enjoying. I would say like I was enjoying the new map for Apex Legends. It was one thing I learned, and I knew it, but like, I was trying to have a little bit of faith of, hopefully, when this new season it wouldn't be like that, but it was way too early. I should have known. I haven't even been playing Apex as much this season. I don't want to. The game is utterly disgusting for me to look at right now, and I genuinely mean that from the bottom of my heart. Like a lot of times, because I just know like I don't really play other than 3-3 freestyle. Like I don't really grind any game like that besides Apex. And so a lot of time, which is crazy because now I'm not playing Apex as much. I just grind 3-3 freestyle. But a lot of times when I'm like I want to play Apex, I always just end up like halfway deleting it. Like straight up, I have it on like the delete. I just don't click it. I'm just like, I somehow find my cool. I'm like, come on, bro. You're probably just gonna reinstall it the moment you delete it. But that's to the level of absurdity that I get with Apex Legends right now. Like this game, and I genuinely mean this, the core of it is always going to be awesome, but the state of it right now is utter trash. Like I don't care what other YouTubers have to say. I don't care about whatever news comes out. Like that's some bullshit. Keep your like positivity to the fucking birds at this point. This game is utter trash. It's completely just disgusting to play. It's irritating. It's the matchmaking is absurd. The fact that every game, the fact that I have to go to pubs to Rant to feel some sense of like relief is ridiculous. I cannot play pubs. I choose to not. Like if I play pubs, I would punch somebody's fucking child. Like that's the kind of anger that riles up to you. And then when you play ranked, it's not any better. And a lot of times when I do even hop in this game to play ranked, I actually don't. And this is usually how. Let me explain to you my process. I'm like, okay, cool. Feel like playing a game. Apex Legends. I'm already feeling so demotivated because it's like, well, I kind of know what I'm expecting, right? But against my better judgment, hop on Apex Legends, look at all the stores and everything. For some fucking reason, they're just thinking PlayStation where each time you open up the game for the first time in fucking forever, it always tells you like, oh, your PlayStation rewards. It's like, nigga, this is like the 12th time I'm freaking accepting this shit. Whatever. And then you go to check out the store, see everything overpriced. Like the fact that it just really honed in for me that literally $40, right? $40 was the cost of Miles Morales Spider-Man. That's the exact same amount that it costs pretty much to buy an Apex, like to buy the Apex skin Black Friday. The fucking audacity they have to call it Black Friday and it costs $40 to buy Apex skins is fucking absurd. Because let's say you have no Apex coins, right? The skins cost like more than 25. Like the $20 skin gives you like 2,100. Let's say 25, like 100. And the skins cost like, I don't know, like 28 or some shit, or like 3,000. So you can't buy the $20 pack Apex coins. You have to buy the $40 one. I didn't buy any. Fuck it. I really love those skins. Those skins are awesome. The black and red, the Lifeline one, I love it, especially because I already have the OG Lifeline one. The Mirage one, I love it because I already have the OG Mirage one. But I would be a stupid fool. My IQ would have subtracted 20 if you thought I was gonna pay $40. Like it's not even to buy all of them. $40 per skin. Like literally, I must be a madman if I was gonna do that shit. Like I don't know what level of stupidity they thought I was on. like for them to think I was gonna spend that much money. Especially because, like, some people, if you want to spend it, go for you. I'm a fucking college kid, bro. I got better things to spend my money on. You think that for a fucking game, a free-play game, I can't even see the characters. Like, lately, and I think that's the one thing that actually upsets me now. Is because, like, it's just now I'm starting to, like, it takes you a while. Because a lot of times, like, when you're enjoying it, you're like, yo, this is a very pretty cool skin, right? I like the sauce on niggas. You want to look fresh. But then I was like, bro, I can't even see these characters. There's no third-person mode. It's not coming anytime soon. And I was like, yo, it's a waste of money. Gun skins, I get it. And that's the last thing I actually ever got in this game. From the last event that they had. And it was like the I don't know if it was a supernova, I don't remember the name. But it was like the flatline skin that I got. That was the last skin I ever bought for this game. It was a gun skin. And I don't regret that one because it was like I picked up the flatline quite a bit. And so it's like I'm using it right now. So it's like, yeah, I get to see it. And the R31, the Obsidian something. The one that came with the Bangalore bundle. I don't mind those skins at all because it's gun skins. I use guns I use the R31 and flatline quite a lot. I'm satisfied with my buy. But the fact that, like, those, oh my god, I was so infuriated. And what pissed me off more than anything, I think for the most part, was like because before I went to the store and saw that, I'd watched a bunch of, like, you know, Apex Update YouTubers, and they were like, oh yeah, you know, store rotation, and the skins look quite tough. And this is what, again, no beef with them. You know, yeah, you got your money you want to make. You know, YouTube is your livelihood. This is how you make your bucks. This is how you feed your families. So I don't fault you for that. I don't respect you for that. But without a doubt, it was like I knew what this fucks were. I knew what they were doing, and it just irked me a little bit. Again, I understand, but it doesn't take away the fact that it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Because I was like, because when they were doing it, oh yeah, you know, good news, Apex got new skins, and then like the next day they make a YouTube video like, oh, a lot of people don't like the skins because, you know, they're overly priced, and I believe that. And I was like, isn't you the same fuck? It was like, yesterday that, like, you knew what the price was at. You already checked the store, like, so all of a sudden now, I guess because like everybody said they don't like it, you gotta be like, oh yeah, well, I don't like it. So it's almost like they don't necessarily like they don't say it. They just, and you know, they just like, oh yeah, you know, guys, there's a new skin in the store, and then everybody's like, oh, we don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it either. And you know what? You know, and I'm fine with it. Like I said, do you? It just rubs me the wrong way, because it's like off rip. I was like, the moment I first heard there was like a skin, and to me it's just a waste of excitement, because I was like, nigga, if I knew it was gonna be called, like, you just tell me off rip. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, there's no need saying, oh, there's new skins, and this is mainly the reason why I'm all over the place. I apologize, but it's just frustrating, because I originally thought, right, which is what they typically do, what they would have done, which is just the greed is ridiculous. Honestly, it's just absurd. Like, how greedy can the motherfucker be? But anyways, I was expecting that, okay, with each skin, you know, a new skin was gonna come, and it was like a recolor, and because you had the recolor, if you had the original, you could purchase the recolor with Apex coins, and it made sense because that's kind of pretty much what they do, right? And a lot of times they really be tricking you, because the recolor, for one, they make you want to have to buy a skin that you already don't have. But I was like, the Mirage one, I already have it. I already did my due, paid my price. I got it now. And the Lifeline one, I was like, I already got that one. The Octane one, I was like, you know what? If that one, if I have to buy it outright because I don't have the recolor, because it's an OG, it's original. I was like, sure, why? You know, that makes sense. This is not even me seeing the price, right? Because I was still thinking, oh, you know, this would be typical $20, which again, it's fucking absurd, bro. That is literally half of what of fucking content like Miles Morales is. Like, let it sink in. Like, $20, what you're paying for a skin that you cannot see, is half the price of like a DLC. Or I would say a little bit more than a DLC, a little less than an actual game. Because Miles Morales is like 10 hours long. It's like, I think it might be maybe less. With the amount of things you can do in that game, bro, like, because I recently just beat it, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it took me, because I was on and off with the game, so like that's the reason why I'm using that as a very good example. Plus, the DLC just came out on PC, but I recently just beat the game, and after I done beating the game, I was like, which it was pretty cool actually. I really enjoyed it, and I was like, huh, holy shit, there's still a lot of stuff to do here. You can see, like, I didn't even have it maxed out or anything like that. And I ain't gonna lie, I did quite a number of side quests before I actually ended up doing the main mission. And then I was like, oh, wow, I'm done, and there's still a lot of things to do, kind of like Spider-Man. So I was like, this is pretty cool. And I got that for $40. And you're telling me to pay that for a skin that I can't fucking see? For, like, it's just, again, honestly, if you want to, I'm not one to tell you how to spend your money, but in my opinion, you gotta be some level, either like you just, you know, you're just that rich or you don't give a fuck, or you're some levels of ignorant or stupid. I'm sorry, I just have to call it that. In my opinion, I see you're stupid if you like. But if you think it's worth it, you know what I'm saying? If you think it's worth it, sure, go ahead. I still think it's a dumb purchase, but to each his own. But yeah, back to what I was saying, bro. So it's fucking absurd, man. In my opinion, it's dumb. It makes no sense. The level of greed that it takes for somebody to like do this aspect of it. And again, like I said, I was thinking, you know, it was a recolor. Even if it's gonna, like, you know, I mean, what else do we have freaking Apex coins for to unlock new characters? They only cost 12,000. I'm not even saying she increased the price of it, but like, heck, I'm not even a streamer and I have more than 200,000. Well, I don't stream like that anyway, but like compared to, like, you know, all the streamers that have, I know people that, I know and I've seen people that have like millions of Apex coins, and like they're just sitting there collecting dust, just waiting for when recolors come out and shit like that, which it would make even more sense. And so, like, you already have that, right? It's horrible. And then let's not talk about the actual gameplay. So I looked at the skins, realized how much they sucked and trash it was. And alright, fuck it. Well, you know, go to firing range, practice my shots, and then maybe just hop on a couple games or something like that. Go to firing range, and my ping is going all over the place. I literally can't even practice like shooting, which we already know Apex Mobile is just superior, which is ridiculous considering the fact that like it came out after it. It just, like, this game it's like the potential to, it has so much potential. If anything, Apex Mobile shows us that how much potential this game has, and they just choose to not like make the best of it. It's ridiculous. I've never seen such a thing like this. Like I truly mean that. I have never seen a game hold so much potential as much as Apex does to be great. Like, literally, if they were on their shit, Warzone couldn't compare. I swear, it could be on the same level. I believe it could surpass Fortnite. Like, that's how good of like a fundamental, like I guess you can say fundamental that this game has. The movement is wonderful. The guns are good. The fucking, it has so many positives, and just the way the game is and the way the game works, that it's actually baffling to see that they're literally dropping the ball this bad. It's like you're trying everything to not win. It's like, and it takes a lot to not win. Like, this is like, if you're going against like if you're like going against a team and all of them are blindfolded, and you're still losing somehow. It's like, it makes no sense. It's like, how exactly are you? Literally, I cannot fathom how the game is going this badly when you have such a great mind, like gold mine right here. Like, it's like literally living in a gold mine and being poor as fuck. I just can't fathom it, because it like first of all, the firing ranges is just complete other trash in comparison to the Apex mobile. They haven't updated it or done anything to change it. They haven't even made it so that all you have to do is just tap a button and you can like bring the shooters back to life. You like tap a button and turn it into third person mode. No, you gotta do a whole ritual to get any of those two to happen. At one point they even made it worse, because now you couldn't even change legends without having to restart the whole, like, it's like, where is the money going to? Like, and it's not like, oh, Apex doesn't make that much money. And I swear, sometimes when I hear people see the argument, and this is my genuine thoughts, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't, like, this is just me expressing myself. If you don't agree with me, like, sure, you know what, like, all power to you. I don't give a fuck. This is like my personal opinion about this game, and I really feel like this is just ridiculous, because whenever I hear people say like, Apex, it's a free to play game, I almost want to bitch slap a nigga, because it's like, do you know how much Apex makes? Like, quarterly thing, I think they made about $1 billion. Like, think about that. A fucking billion. I'm like, and you're telling me like our servers are still this trashy? You still have bad servers. You still have a small crew. You can't you can't hire people? What, you're too fucking stingy with your money? Like, you can't update a servers? Is that the problem right now? I'm sorry for stammering. It's like I'm heated, bro. Like, like the level of heated I am, and that just shows because like I'm that passionate about this game, bro. I've been playing this game since it came out. Literally, I'm one of the OGs. Just like since the hour it came out, I've been on this game, and I've enjoyed it. Like, I loved everything about this game, but like just the fact that like this game has been out for almost 3 years now. I think even more than 3 years now, and this is all we have to show for it. What other mode do we have? Arenas? Who the fuck plays arenas? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I see, sometimes I see Preds and Masters, I'm like, Jesus Christ, you guys touch grass. And then I see Preds and Masters of arenas, and if they're not cheaters, I'm like, do you have a life? Like, when was the last time you spoke to somebody? Like, because it's like, nobody plays arenas, and that was supposed to be one of a new innovative mode. And then what pisses me off more than anything is the stupid excuse. It's like, if you're gonna make an excuse, at least try to make a reasonable one. Like, we're not idiots. We don't want to bring in all these modes because it's gonna split the player base. Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Like, does Call of Duty has how many modes? How many fucking modes does Call of Duty have? The amount of players they have. And do you ever see them saying, whoa, I'm sorry guys, it just takes such an insane amount of time to queue in. Do you know how many more people you're bringing in? It's like, to play the game, you're telling me, oh, we're so afraid that we're gonna run. Like, does that sound like intelligent? Like, this is like an actual excuse. Like, so they literally gave that dude a bonus. Oh yeah, that's a good comeback, bro. That's a good one. Yeah, like, skill-based matchmaking is fucking utterly trash. And originally, in fact, I was like, everybody comes up with their own idea. And low-key, not gonna lie, Maurice Critical, like Penguin Zero, like, Charlie, whatever you want to call him. There was a clip I saw, and he was talking about like skill-based, and it actually made sense to me, honestly. And I'm surprised like no one has actually implemented it, because he was like, you know what, why not have one where it's completely tight, so which is pretty much ranked, right? Yeah, skill-based matchmaking is to the extreme, and and that's just, it literally factors everything in, and it's very, very strict. And then you have another version of skill-based matchmaking where it's not as extreme. It's like middle. It's like a little middle foreground, right? It's another mode, right? So it's like, that's like, if you want to like, you want to get a little bit of experience, but you also don't want to like completely sweat like you would in ranked. And then, so let's call it an unranked version. So like, so let's say Apex ranked. You have Apex unranked, and you have one where it's like Apex, I don't know, let's just fucking call it creative or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And it's basically where there is no skill-based matchmaking whatsoever. So if you're a new player, it's well advised for you to play unranked, because unranked puts you around the same lobby as people to like level 30. And then or maybe that's how it is, right? You're locked, and you can only play those two like unranked to your level 20 or whatever. And then after level 20, you get access to Apex ranked and Apex free fall. I don't know, is it, or free all. And that just basically means that now you can choose, because you're going in knowing what exactly is in store for you. If you're saying, oh, you know what, I'm playing with my friends, I don't really give a fuck, I just want to go and have fun, whoever I come across, so be it. You can go play skill-based match, but you can go play free fall. If you're like, you know what, I'm playing with my friends, but we're trying to warm up for ranked, then you can play unranked a little bit, get warmed up. It's a little bit stricter, so yeah, you're gonna be playing as like pretty much, and then you go play ranked, and that makes so much sense. And it's like, why the fuck would you? Well, no, EBMM or whatever the fuck it's called, UMM, that is most about engagement. Like each time I read it, I'm just like, this is scummy. This is absolutely scummy. You have all those people who like, solo queue for 500 games or played Apex for like 1 month straight, and see other findings of like, obviously, if you're doing really good, then the game literally follows you. And I've actually experienced this. I've had an anecdotal experience where like, I was literally out, and this really happens because I'm not even that good, but I'm like, I'm good enough, I would say. I mean, I hit a diamond consistently, so I'll say like, I'm gonna either like I'll like win, or I'll win like maybe 2 games, maybe get like top 3, top 5, like for like within 5 games I win 2, get top 3, top 5, like the rest of them, right? And then my 6th game I get killed by myself. Literally, I get no teammates. 7th game I get killed with trash people. And like, no offense, or at least I'll say I get killed with like beginners, and it's obvious they're beginners, like. And I'm just like, wow, this is pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, and guess what I'm playing against? Against 30,000s, like 10,000 killed people. And it's like, this is where I realized like this game had me fucked up. It wasn't a 30,000 Wraith. No, it was a 30,000 Horizon. And I was like, so you expect me, what my highest kills is 2,000, because I'm not a kill grind guy. I just play to have fun. So my highest character is what, 2,000, 2,500, and you expect me to carry a level 21 and a level 6 who like combined have a kill ratio of like what, 30, and somehow win against a 3-stack Masters team with one of them having 30 kills in Horizon. Like show me a fucking losing bet if I haven't seen one. It's fucking absurd. And this isn't the biggest thing for me, right? A lot of people are like, oh yeah, this thing is coming to Apex, that thing is coming to Apex. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. For example, right now a lot of people are like, oh, I'm so excited for Winter Express. I'm not. And the reason why I'm not is because it's like, I know what's gonna happen. Maybe the first 2, 3, I don't want to say days, maybe the first day when Winter Express is cool, until all of a sudden you start realizing that, well, guess what? The only thing they changed was they added a new game mode. Skill based is still the same thing. So yeah, it's just like you're gonna go from playing against sweats in fucking regular pubs and ranked to playing against sweats in what they call it. In Winter Express. And if anything, it's just gonna make the game, they're just gonna sully the game mode for me. It's like, you cannot have fun in Apex Legends. I dare you. I will drop 100 for you to like play Apex for an hour and have fun. That is a fucking, like, hop on Apex, right? And try to consistently have fun for 1 hour. Let's see how that fucking fares. This is, you're not losing, you're not half, especially as a solo queue. You can always. And it's because people are like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be a team-based game. You can have fun in any game with your buddies. That's why it's like, I hate when I hear that excuse of, well, just go play with your buddy. Like, what if they don't want to play Apex, huh? Like, what? Is Apex is the thing game where it's like, oh, you can only play when you have a 3-stack? What if you want to play Apex by yourself? What if your buddies don't play playing Apex that day? What if you don't have any friends that play Apex like that? You know what I'm saying? What if you're like, it's just the amount of excuses that people give this game. It's like, it doesn't fucking deserve it. Are you kidding me? Or it's a free-to-play game. And what? Nigga, the fuck? Is Fortnite not a free-to-play game? Is Warzone not a free-to-play game? I know these games have their issues, but at least, like, Jesus Christ, it's not as fucking bad as this. I don't think. At least I would like to believe it's fucking not. At least they have fucking options. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, they're stuck playing the same game mode over and over again. Like, you don't even give us, there's nothing to grind for. And that was the reason why I stopped playing ranked. Like, I really was like, you know what? I don't want to play pubs because I'm tired of fucking going up against fucking Preds and Masters, right? Let me play ranked. And I was playing ranked. I'm like, yo, why the fuck am I swinging this hard? What do I get? I get a fucking badge. That's fucking it. Jesus Christ, I gotta do this shit twice to get it animated. Like, I literally was like on this grind. I posted on my Instagram. Like, you don't even know my Instagram or follow anything. Like, I don't really care. It's literally the same on my name handle, but I don't care. But I literally got 1,000 kills on Loba today. I finally managed to do it 1,000, and I was like, wow, self gratification. That's all I get for this. Like, and again, I'm not, people with way more kills. You know what I'm saying? Like, and kudos to you. I don't give a fuck. But it was like, that was the thing. It was my goal. I set a goal to get 1,000 kills with Loba for self-gratification in order for me to be able to play this game. I gave myself an excuse to fucking hop on Apex and grind it a decent, like, consistently, because Apex just gives you nothing to grind for. The fuck do you get out of ranked? And this is something I was wondering. Why is it that you don't get rewarded stuff in ranked? Like, imagine if in ranked, right? Here, and I don't care if they even steal this. Like, at this point, take it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, any idea, fuck the whole stealing. Just take it. Just take it. Anything that makes this game good, right? And this was my idea. My idea was, if you're playing ranked, right, let's say you end the season with Masters. No, you end the season with Pred. Let's say Pred, you end the season with Pred, you get fucking 2,400 crystals. You end the season as a Masters, you get 1,600 crystals. Like Apex crystals. You end the season with Diamond, you get 1,200 crystals. End the season with Plat, you get like 800. End the season with Gold, 600. Season with Silver, 400. Season with Bronze, I don't know, 200. And if you're a rookie, well, I don't know, at least you played at something worth 100 or some shit, or 50. Like, that gives you an incentive to play ranked. Both seasons, why? Okay, because let's say you're a gold player, right? Because I think gold, I said 1,200. So, if you're a gold player, and it's like, okay, cool. Well, even if I know that, like, oh, if let's say my goal is to, if I can get to gold, that's 1,200, right? I can either save that 1,200 and try and grind again ranked next split to get gold, so I can get 2,400. So maybe when the fucking Apex collection event happens, I can buy one skin without having to spend money. That's actually pretty cool. Or maybe it's like, oh, well, at least I can maybe buy a finisher that I want. You know, why am I grinding ranked this season? I'm trying to grind ranked, and I'm actually, because there's a reward for playing ranked, I get crystals that I can use, because I already saved up like this much crystals. But if I can grind ranked and just chill till the season ends, I can get enough, and that even pushes you to want to even get higher. Because think about it, like, oh yeah, I'm gold, but like, Jesus Christ, there's a skin I really want to get, and if I'm able to make it a plat, bro, like, I already have 400 Apex coins. Seriously, plat gives me, it's like what, 1,600? Hell yeah, bro. No, I said diamond was 1,600. Plat like 1,200. It's 1,200. Yeah, I get more than enough, and I can actually get this skin that I want, or get this finisher I want, or get this like gun skin, like charm, whatever the fuck it is. There's a reason for playing the game. If recolors, you need to use your Apex coins to buy the recolors, right? And it's like, you don't always have to have the, like, you know, the most savage recolors. You can do it, because it's like, okay, this time this one is a recolor for Halloween, right? Loba's Banshee Queen recolor. You can be like, oh, this Halloween stuff is bling blue, it's gonna be green, and like, you know, you need to have the original one, but the recolor is for this amount, 1,200 Apex points. And it's like, or 12,000 Apex points. And it's like, okay, cool. Now I have the reason, because I'm leveling up, I'm getting more Apex coins, but I'm also spending it. So yeah, I need to grind to level up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gives you something to play. These niggas are not stupid when they give you freaking, when you unlock like free camos and all this bullshit, like in COD, or when you get certain things, like, you know, certain prizes, whatever, when you play ranked in 3-on-3 freestyle. This is a free to play game, a basketball free to play game that like probably has less than fucking 12,000 players. Okay, them not insulted. It has a very low amount of people. I can promise you, Jesus Christ, I literally play almost the same niggas every day. But even them, when its ranked version gives you about 10,000 like regular coins, and about 50, depending on what your ranked is, 50 or 100, whatever, like based on where you reach, like premium coins. And so I don't like playing ranked a lot of times. I really don't, because niggas just are very salty. It's very salty in that game. And I really came into the game late, so my characters aren't even really all that good. At least not all of them, only like one of them. And so it's like I'm kind of forced to use that character for rank only. But even then, even still, I still play it, because it's like, nigga has like a free 10,000, 120,000, 30,000, as much as I can get coins that I don't have to farm. Hell fucking yes. So like, And that's what baffles me, bro. That's what throws me off. This is a long video. I know it is. Honestly, I could say things even. I'm not done. Like, I just looked at it. I'm like, Jesus Christ, a fucking long ass video. But it's just, it throws me off. Like, why are you this bad? Like, I'm genuinely curious. How can you be this shitty? There's no defense. There's literally no defense. You have the money in the world for it. Is it fucking time? Create a fucking playlist. Do you know how many game modes we've already had? Gun run, control, solos, fucking heck, create quads if you need to. Like fucking the one we had where it was like one game mode every month. Like even the wall, the closing one where the ring was closing, like as soon as it started. Double life, the one where you can die twice. So many live, die, live. Like, I think that was what it was called. So many game modes we have. Turn it into a fucking playlist. Change it every week. Yeah, make you have the regular map rotations for the regular battle royale, and in the playlist you have the other maps that you don't use in battle royale that you use for these game modes, and you alternate them each week or some shit like that. Jesus fucking Christ, you can keep the same map for fucking ranked. It's okay, but like, how the fuck, or is it that we as a fucking community, and the audacity they had to put Apex Legends as a fucking game awards for best community? Are you like, the fuck, nigga? Listens to the community? These niggas have earplugs on. Like, it's like, how can you screw up a game that is so well defined to succeed this badly? The servers are fucking trash. There's nothing to grind for in this game. Heck, I am in firing range and my ping goes from 33 to 202 to 2000. I can't even play with my PC friends because God forbid Apex actually works well. This game is like, it's so good, but it's managed so fucking poorly that I am so jaw dropped. The map is cool, but like, you can't play it because the game itself is bad right now. This is the worst state, and it's very well being showed because not that many people are playing it, and I can testament to that. I don't play it. I hop on Apex, feel so disgusted and just early irked. I'm just like, yeah, just leave. All you have are sweats in this game, or at least for me, that's all I play. I thought it was just me. Maybe I didn't get better, but there's no, like, you're punished for improving in this game. You are literally punished. The better you get at this game, the harder lobbies you're gonna be thrown into. Jesus fucking Christ. This game is utterly like bullshit right now. They created a whole prestige system and it's whack as fuck. Never in my life did I call it, like, Jesus Christ, steal from Call of Duty at this fucking point. Like, if you're gonna banners, you like create banners for fucking different checkpoints. You get 1,000 kills, create a fucking badge for that shit. We've had the 4,000 kill badge. We've had people, like, how many times have you seen streamers that get 7,000 kills damage, 8,000 damage? Heck, I think Timmy even got 10,000 damage. Is there a badge for that? The game, people are getting better and better in games. Apex Legends, people are evolving. You're getting way better at the game, so the damage number rises. But yet, there's no upgrade to that. No new badges. Instead, what do we have? We have fucking gift system and stickers. Fucking stickers. You pay $5 for fucking stickers. And then what makes that even worse is, guess what? Now the stickers are being thrown into the loot pool. It was bad enough that you had trackers and shit. Now you have fucking stickers. The battle passes has not been anything good either. You got like, what, of 100 levels, you only get maybe like 5 or 10 that actually have good shit. The charged fucking rifle, that's the gun they choose for the last one was triple take. Did they buff those two guns? I mean, it would only make sense, right? It's the fucking, if anything, drop it. Like, even if it's gonna change every season, we make one gun, certain guns OP, or way better, and we nerf certain guns, so we're pushing more. You literally can control the meta, but they choose not to. How do you come up with a new season and there is no buffs or nerfs or nothing? It's not, oh, everybody's perfectly balanced as it should be. Shut the fuck up. Like, you're supposed to change, buff, and nerf certain characters to change the meta of the fucking game. If you buff Seer to make him strong as shit in Season 12, Season 13, you're nerfing the fuck out of Seer and Bloodhound and all these Scan Legends. Like, you can do that. You can purposely buff this, like, buff Crypto, buff Seer, buff Bloodhound. Heck, maybe it's even like buff a little Crypto a little bit more, make them more entertaining legends to choose, and then for Season 12, and then for Season 13, switch it up, nerf them, buff defensive legends, increase Gibraltar shield if you have to, like, make them OP. And it's like, guess what? Well, if you made Gibraltar, now's your time to shine. If you were like, oh, I'll never play Gibraltar, well, guess what? Maybe you should start considering it. Or maybe not Gibraltar, like, you get like defensive build, Gibraltar, fucking Newcastle, all these niggas. That's how you change the meta. And guess what? So between one season when we watch ALGS, we're like, oh shit, there are a lot of scan niggas. The next one, oh wow, would you look at that? There's a lot of defensive people. The next one, oh wow, everybody using snipers because snipers got buffed. Oh, this season there's SMGs because SMGs got buffed. You are changing the meta consistently. Some people might not like it. You're not gonna please everybody. Understand that. Move on. It keeps the game fresh. It keeps the game going. It keeps the game interesting. How the fuck is that so difficult to understand? Every time, oh, like unfulfilled promises. A lot of times, and this is the one pisses me off the most. Like, oh yeah, guys, I hear this a lot, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I love this the person I hear this from a lot because I actually watch his content a lot for Apex Legends news. But this cross progression and freaking private match lobbies, these things are really gonna change the game. No, they're fucking not. It's not gonna change it. It just makes it well better for what do you call it? Fucking like streamers and content creators, yes. But as a casual, what I'm gonna sit and what? Because I can make a custom lobby, what? I'm just, let's say I come back from work, come back from school, chill. Oh yeah, I want to play a game of Apex. You know what? Let me go find a custom lobby. Let me create a custom lobby. And like, the fuck nigga, no. That's not helping the game, whatever. That helps you. You know what? And I'm glad it helps you, but that doesn't help the game overall. Are you serious right now? Trackers look whack as shit. The only time you get good trackers when you have to pay fucking money for it. A fucking heirloom costs $160. There's no fucking reason why it should cost $160 to get an heirloom. No fucking reason. And you're gonna be like, yeah, you get all these other skins. You can't see the damn fucking skins. But how about you have a fucking third person mode? Damn, it makes sense. Then you can have an excuse it because it's like, well, I mean, there's a third person mode, so you know you can buy the skins, and when you're in game, you can actually play them and actually get to see your character. Fair enough. How the fuck does Call of Duty banners and shit look way better than Apex? Like, this nigga steal from them. Apex was the one that started doing revives well. Like, make revives a very popular thing. And guess what? Now Fortnite has them. Now fucking Warzone has them. Heck, I don't know if PUBG has them. I'll be honest with y'all. But like, come on now. Is it too much to fucking ask? Like, no, really. How is the mobile a way better experience than the original? The skins in the mobile, the way they're deploying the mobile, like, and it's not that difficult because I definitely see the way Call of Duty does Warzone. Warzone, you have a little cutscene intro before you jump. Apex, nah, we're the only ones where like you don't even 13 seasons, no, 15 seasons. Yeah, it's fucking 15 seasons. 15 fucking seasons, and there's the same way you still jump out the plane the same fucking way. At one certain point, we're having bugs that we had all the way in the earlier seasons come back for round 2. And it makes no sense. It's just, now is the very absolute tipping point for Apex. Ever since season 10. And that's why, like, every time I listen to this Apex, guys, I'm always like, Cap, get the fuck out of here. Because it's like, I remember this very, like, well, because this happened on my birthday. I think it was my birthday or the day before. No, it was my birthday. Or the day after. Nah, I think it was my birthday. Forget. It was like it was the season that Rant came out. And I was like, yo, this is cool. Let's play Rant. You know, I was like, yo, shit. New season Apex comes out around the same time as my birthday, bro. Having a great time. This is fucking awesome. And bro, you could not hop into Apex, bro. Every time there was this new season, it was a constant crash. Niggas didn't learn from that shit. That shit happened for like 3 more seasons after that. Consistently. It was well known. It was so well known that it was just typical. It was like, yeah, whenever there's a new season, you can't really fix that. It took how many seasons for them to fix that shit? Like, why does it take you this fucking long? I'm not saying be on some Fortnite shit where like, but it's actually baffling. Because there's this guy on YouTube, right? And honestly, I'm just at this point just throwing out recommends. He's called PlayStation Grenade. I'm not usually watch him for like, you know, whenever the new what the PlayStation free games of the month will be. But sometimes, a lot of times, because he makes Fortnite content, is mostly about the story, about the 0 point and shit. And I actually watch it because it's actually very interesting. And when I see it, like, first of all, the big thing Fortnite does, which is pretty cool. And I've been made a video about this long time ago, the Apex can combo with all these people. Like, for example, the little Chinatown market thing that they were, marketplace that they were doing. I don't know, Apex already has a good deal with Monster. I don't know if they can't make a Monster-based skin where, I mean, they ended up doing it, but you have to buy a fucking Apex can, like Monster Energy drink can, whatever. It's just, just made it way more complicated than it needs to be. But anyways, like they could literally, if you and I know this is extreme, right? But you want to make money somehow without actually fucking trying to rip up the fans. How about you making for example, when they made the Apex, the Octane town takeover, you could have Octane / Monster stuff. So we're making a deal with Monster, and get more people involved, and make it kind of like a dirt bike, kind of like how it is now, but you could like spice it up even more, and have an Octane based skin that has a monster on it, like just make things a lot more interesting. But you know what I'm saying, like that's doing something a router can fucking go, but I guess not. It's just fucking, oh my god, like I'm just irked. I'm really irritated. I know you guys can, I don't even know if you guys can feel it from my voice, but I am genuinely like full on irritated at this game. Like it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like you have to be praying for it. You have to be consciously making an effort to make this game fail for it to be at this state. And the reason why I'm making this now is because it's like you watch videos and you're like, oh yeah, Winter Express is coming and it's gonna bring back a lot of people. It's like, yeah, it always, like, no fucking shit. It's a new something fresh in Apex. But even then, it's gonna come back, and guess what? You're gonna get tired of it just as soon as it comes back, because it's the same thing. Same thing with Shadow Royale. Shadow Royale came back, Shadow Royale gun range in Control. And each time it came back to like Shadowfall, me and my buddies we just didn't play. And it was like, oh, Control is back this next week. I bet. And we got Control, and we're like, oh no, next week is Shadow Royale. And we just stopped playing it again because it was just that fucking ridiculous. It's just, I personally feel like Apex is in the worst state it's ever been. It's been going downhill for a long time. Like this is not new. This is not random. This is not sudden. It's been bad, and it's getting worse. And now it's just like people are realizing just how worse it is, because there's more of the things that you can focus on. And for me, I haven't really found a full better replacement for Apex Legends. And as much as I want Apex Legends to succeed, I am looking for that replacement. It's like I said, I've been playing 3-on-3 a lot more. Like, I don't know how long it takes. I don't know how long it usually would take you, but I got like most characters that I have all the way to like 4-star level 10. And just to let you guys know, like right now the max is like 6-star. Like I've been playing. That's how much like I just dedicate way more time to 3-on-3 than I do on Apex right now. But I'm still looking for that kind of like shooter type games to replace Apex for me. And that's the thing, I'm actively looking for a game to replace this game because I'm just tired. I'm tired of it. I can't stand it anymore. Like I get disgusted looking at Apex. I don't even watch Apex gameplay anymore. I don't. And it's not even like to a shade on any of these these content creators or anything like that, but you just get tired. It's the same thing over and over again. Oh my god, I dropped a 20 bomb with this legend. Oh my god, this legend is so great. This gun is ridiculous. After 3 years, bro, it's like, I'm sorry, there's nothing you can drop that makes it, just blows my mind. The last thing that ever happened in Apex Legends that was mind-blowing to me was Timmy going, and I was consciously there with the dude, like literally when he was doing the stream. I remember this. I was at work at one point. I was like, I think it was like, I was at home, I went to school, I was like, oh, he's still at it. Then I went to work, I was like, yo, my god, this nigga's still at it. And I came back home, and I was like, this nigga is still at it. Like, that was the best thing that's happened, the most fun thing that's happened in Apex Legends, was watching Timmy, like, literally grind from bronze to pred. And then guess what? So many other people did it. And after a while, and like, and it was horrible because it was like, you're not trying to beat it. If it was like, oh, doing this and trying to beat his record, it makes sense. But they were just doing it, and I was like, 90% of these niggas just gave up by the time they got to like, I don't know, fucking diamond. Like, I rarely found many of them that actually hit masters, not less even pred. Like, and it was like, the moment I realized that, I just felt like, wow. So you guys are doing this because, you guys are already masters level. Some of you guys are pred level. Heck, a lot of you guys even compete LGS. So it's like, obviously you're gonna pub stomp and get a lot of good gameplay from bronze all the way to like, I would even say plat to some degree. Plat is when you actually like gotta start actually playing consciously. So and I thought about that and I was like, yeah, this is just scummy. You're just smurfing in the sake of like, oh, I'm trying to do a solo semester series. Oh, and after I realized that, I was like, not interested. And then it was like fast forward, like nowadays, like what content, literally think about this to yourself. What content can come out about Apex Legends now that you haven't heard, seen, or in some kind of way, shape, or form have like watched a similar content to that about Apex? That isn't Apex updates, like news and stuff, like, oh, what's coming, like something like Thorn and Smash, right? He tells you about like, what new skins are coming, all the new things are coming to Apex. And even then, it's like, yeah, it's coming, but the game is too trash. So it's like right now, so it's like, what am I supposed to get excited about? And I don't want to be Debbie Downer or whatever, or negative Nancy, but it's like, you just can't help it. It's just like, we're being fucking realistic here. Apex is trash right now. Utter fucking trash. The game, the core gameplay is awesome, amazing, best of the best. Could be this could literally be the greatest ongoing game of all time. But ongoing BR of all time, let me say that. But no, it chooses not to be. Like the people behind it, I don't know if it's Respawn's fault. Like at this point, I don't care. It's like you guys as Respawn, as the creators of this game, should, there's a certain love and dedication that should be it. And EA, as this game is bringing so much good to you, you should show it some love to want it. Like, I mean, I understand like the level of greed you must have to be like, yeah, this game is definitely giving us some good fucking milk here, but we still ain't gonna feed this cow. It's fucking baffling to me. I remember I had way more fun playing 1v1s with my buddy in firing range at one time than I ever did in a single match that entire night. And this was like, we were just like in 1v1, getting our shots right and stuff like that. And we were just like, practicing our shots. And we're like, yo, let's just 1v1 for a little bit. And we're just 1v1ing each other, just doing random shit, coming up with random moves, and we're having the best time of our lives. Like, oh shit, bet, let's hop into a match or two real quick. All of us went downhill. We were like, damn, we should just 1v1 the entire night. And it was like, yeah. Because that would have been way more fun than this bullshit we had to go through. Fucking map fucking sucks after a while. Everybody wants to land the same fucking spot. I like Broken Moon because Broken Moon, you have at least multiple POIs that are very interesting. But it's starting to, again, maybe it's just, again, time, right? Now, fucking, was it Pomegranate, whatever the fuck you want to call it? That's the point of interest. That area, fight's always there. You're always going to get third party, regardless of where you're fighting at, and you never hear them coming. Your teammates' footsteps are still way louder than your enemies for some fucking reason. And it doesn't matter who you are. If it's Lober, you fucking hear heels. Bangalore, you hear a little clank shit bullshit. Freaking Watton, you hear fucking stomping on the ground. It doesn't matter who you are. Your footsteps are louder. Your teammates' footsteps are way louder than your enemies. Who the fuck made that shit? You should get fired for fucking reals. All it takes is just swap it back. Just swap it. But no. This is not like, oh, this is something new. This is something that's been plaguing this game since season fucking 1 or 2. Like, explain to me, why is it that we don't have, bring back certain game modes on older looking maps and stuff like that once in a while? Jesus Christ, what I would give for OG World's Edge. I understand the Edge map has its own weakness and stuff like that. Heck, I definitely experienced that shit with Kings Canyon, but I don't mind. Kings Canyon, to me, was awesome for pubs, not so great for ranked. Not gonna lie. It has its problems, but as an OG and stuff like that, just the nostalgia factor, yes, but Kings Canyon was so beautiful for fucking pubs. Not so much for ranks. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Spawn Town now that much. I don't like Skull Town the same way I don't like fucking Capital City or no, I actually like Capital City. I don't like Fragment East and West. So I don't like what do you call it? World's Edge after the destruction. I love it before. Before you had the two towers and the one zipline that connected it, and you had all the buildings around it. So yes, you guys want to fight in that area, you can fight in that area. You can land in multiple spots in that area and fight each other. But now, no, there are only 2 buildings that you land at pretty much, and those buildings never have enough decent loot to create a fight. Now it's who lands there first and who grabs it, and God forbid you land in a place that doesn't have a gun. God forbid you want to land somewhere else. That's the biggest thing. It's like, God forbid you want to land somewhere that isn't fucking the building, that fucking one ass broken ass building, or the one next to it, the one on the opposite side of it. You know what's funny is, like, I'm not even saying the names because I really don't give a fuck, but also, like, I'm not pushing myself for that shit. But you guys definitely, Apex players, you guys know the skill building I'm talking about. I don't like it. I like when you can actually land. There's so many other places of interest. Nowadays, you can have the hot ping thing for loot. You can have it in the opposite side of the map. It doesn't fucking matter. Everybody's going to that. Because why? That's the only place you're going to get to fight a decent match, a fight. But there's not going to be enough loot. And I understand it's a BR, but like I ain't gonna lie. Another reason why I'm really hating Apex right now is because I just hate the player base. And this is not all of you. Some of you guys are very reasonable. Jesus Christ. I've literally met some of the nicest, awesome, most fun people in Apex. Others, you guys can go to hell. You guys are pieces of shit. And I genuinely mean that from the bottom of my fucking heart. How many times do we see we make jokes. It's not just sweaty weights, sweaty horizons, sweaty fucking stupid octanes. I literally stopped playing octane because of how many ignorant, stupid idiots play octane nowadays. And I genuinely mean this. Like, this is straight like from the like. I'm just going raw on this bitch. Like octane mains right now. There are two breeds. You have octane mains that were from probably the OG era of octane. When octane, and they're really good at octane. They're pretty much really good solo players. I'll say that. They know how to survive. They know how to play. They know how to use octane pretty well. They know how to play Apex pretty well. So you have them. A lot of times they have high level kills. They usually use octane for the fact that he can fucking heal passively. So they play around that. They're really good players. And then you have stupid idiots that just want to go fast every fucking 3 seconds. Jesus fucking Christ. You might as well just leave the game if you get one of those as your teammates. Because you're going to fucking ultra quick click on Octane, choose the hotspot, land, die immediately, ping their banners, and then leave. God forbid they have a mic. They're almost about the same level, if not worse, than Wraith mains. Wraith mains are the same. I mean, sweaty TTV Wraith mains. Jesus Christ. Like, why even bother put TTV in your name at this point? But no, you got those ones. Typically, they literally practice. This is a video meme. It's fucking awesome. Where, like, this dude literally is, like, wall jumping. And as he's doing it, he's prepping, teaching himself how to freaking go to the quit menu as fast as possible. Those are Wraith mains. Some of those guys end up becoming Horizon mains because it was like, well, that's Raid 2.0. Who else? Like, this game. It's not. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I can't really blame the player base too much. Honestly, he's like, what else do you have? You have toxic teammates. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. How? You have horrible POIs where you just land and it's like literally the same place over and over again. You know what? Because I said this originally, I'll come for King Canyon too. Skulltown, trash. Jesus fucking Christ. I will say this. I prefer the newest Skulltown than I do the old one. And you can't change my mind on that shit. A lot of people thought they were him whenever they hop on Skulltown. It's like, you're not. Like, and I don't know, like, what level of, like, ignorance or, like, just fucking, it's like, do you really close your eyes to your KD or to your game style that, like, it's like, what high of being the last one to survive in Skulltown do you dream of that you don't recognize reality? So many times. Like, I almost made this a science experiment once where I literally was like, you know what? Every time someone wants to go to Skulltown, I'm going to say yes. I'm going to keep a tally of all the times that the person says yes and the person doesn't actually die. And it's not like, I'm just going to stand and watch. No, I'm going to play. I'll entertain this. But let's see just how many times you actually come out of this. And let's just say it wasn't a positive ratio. It was far from fucking positive so many times. And this happens a lot with duo killers. Oh, yeah, man. There was this one guy. He had his mic open, public mic, because I think they were duo killing. It was like in game chat. Oh my god, I love Skulltown, girl. And as soon as he landed, this nigga, I guess he didn't land on the gun. Like, lander was next to somebody who did land on the gun, died instantly, and then it was like, oh no, man, son of a bitch, I just didn't have a gun. I was like, no fucking shit, idiot. What did you expect? I hated gun run in fucking Skulltown. Like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it at that. I fucking hate Skulltown. I was so happy. I won't say I was happy, but I felt nothing when that shit got bombed. A lot of people were like, "Oh no, Loba, I hate Loba. She really..." Like, shut the fuck up. It was mostly TTVs and fucking like high level streamers that were bitching about that shit. But I was like, yo, shut the fuck up. Actually, again, so each his own opinion, but literally, shut the fuck up. I was so glad. I was like, oh my fucking god, dude, everybody's gonna have to find a new place now besides Skulltown. The fact that there was the Wraith portal, and then there was containment, and then there was crash site. I was like, 3 POIs fairly decently next to each other, like, and each one has, I mean, containment at one point became a cursed land, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I like it when there are multiple POIs where you can have a decent amount of fights, back-to-back fights in different areas of the map, and you're not forced to have to go to a certain area if you want to get a decent game in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's so much to fucking ask. But like, again, this is like, so even in terms of maps, bro, like this game, like we're in right now, Broken Moon, like I said, it has a decent amount of POIs, but you know, the game is progressing. You're starting to notice certain areas where obviously people just fucking, that's where a lot of people start landing next to a gathering because, well, it's a decently big map. You know, I think it's bigger than World's Edge, but smaller than Storm Point, I think. Jesus fucking Christ, Storm Point. I fucking hate the animals in Storm Point. I always say at least it's nice that they're confined to an area, but Jesus fucking Christ, I hate the animals in Storm Point. I wouldn't mind if it was like they chase you if you shot, right? Like they're animals, they mind your own business, but if you shoot, then they start like coming at you, right? Or they come at people who shoot in the game. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But just the fact that nigga, you breed next to these niggas and they start coming at you like, you know, like you stole their fucking child or something. It's like, yo, back off, bitch. Hate that fucking shit. The fact that Seer he's a scan recon legend, but yeah, he can stop you from healing. That is the most annoying shit. There are so many times I'm literally just 1 second off from resing my teammate, and you have this hat-wearing motherfucker just fucking flashes shit. It's already bad enough that he can see you anywhere. Literally, this nigga has a constant wall hack. He literally, in the fucking game, he has a constant wall hack. Like, he is so, Bloodhound is so superior. And I don't mean like, oh, ability-wise. Obviously, this nigga is a fucking walking hack. But Bloodhound is such a much better creation than Seer. This nigga, there's a time to cool down between the skins. His skins is not a fucking 360. No, you know, yes, it goes through walls. There's a fucking radius. It's just way better creation. Jesus fucking Christ. And I know there's this whole theory of like, you know, the longer the game is, the more legends, you know, the more you basically gotta create more OP niggas because at a certain point, like, you know, the power scaling shit goes high. And I get that. But the fact that Seer can do all this bullshit, like, it's so dumb. And the fact they're like, oh yeah, Callis is going to be able to block Seer. Yeah, well, look at how that happened. It didn't happen well at all. That was literally her selling point. Choose Catalyst. She blocks Seer's ult. Not really. I don't think so. I don't know if that's a bug. I don't know if that's just a fucking miss. That's just dumb. Yeah, man, I don't want to get longer than it needs to be. This is my rant. I was going to make it an hour. I was like, I give myself my limit. But I'm going to just end it with this. Apex sucks right fucking now. It's fucking trash. It has the potential to be one of the greatest games, one of the greatest battle royales of all fucking time. And it's literally just flopping itself. I don't know whose fault it is, and I don't care at this fucking point. There is no point blame here, point blame there. You guys came together to create this game. A lot of people had issues when they said there's a new game, Apex Legends, and it's created by fucking EA. Everybody said it's created by Respawn. Everybody cheered. Titanfall 2 is a very great game. One of my best games ever. One of the best games I've ever played, and I love that game to death. And it was like, oh, but guess who was backing them? EA. And everybody was like, oh. And they said, no, guys, yes, we get money from EA, but we have complete creative control. And everybody was like, ugh. But now, a lot of those people from the very beginning, they've left. I don't know if you guys keep in touch, but a lot of Apex creators, I don't mean content creators, a lot of Apex like developers and stuff and producers and all that bullshit, a lot of them have left. And now it's like, all I know is just replacing old cast, old members with new guys. And I don't know what the vision is. I don't know what the fuck whose choice it is. I know they have the money to. They need to hire more people to make this thing work. They have a well amount of cash to do that. There's mobile that shows that a lot of things that people are asking for that they implement in the game works. There's no reason why you're telling me game modes like gun running, control, and all these things are here and they're not in a rotation. There's no reason why you're telling me that you can't fucking implement a lot of bugs and a lot of like, you know, consistent updates to this game. There's no reason why you're telling me you can't change the meta. There's no reason why we shouldn't be rewarded for having to fucking suffer through this stupid ass rank. There's no reason why you can't update skill-based matchmaking to make it turn into 3 tiers complete. Heck, Siege had a complete makeover. Like, Siege was a game where it was all about tactics and all this kind of stuff, and they have a deathmatch mode now where you just run around and kill people like in 3 minutes. Siege it was completely tactical. They had the brains, and I'm not saying Ubisoft is the best. For Jesus Christ, they're not. Well, even they had to step up, and they fucking did. I'm not saying Siege is the best game or anything like that. They needed an Operation Health. They had an Operation Health. They realized that tactical is cool, but they didn't want to bring more people into the game. Maybe tactical is not the only thing they should be focused on. And they brought in another game mode. They revamped their shit. Honestly, I feel like Extraction should not even be a separate game. If they put that into the actual main game of Siege, I would have been better. They were just being greedy and they wanted to make more money, which is very stupid. Should have implemented that into Siege as well. There's so many things. Same thing with Apex Legends. You can take from Call of Duty what you know, use that as your basis of help and improve upon it. There's no reason why you can't even have like fucking just like things like have a playlist where you rotate. Not even, it doesn't have to be coming up with anything extravagant. Have the old LTMs in constant rotation. There's no reason why we shouldn't be rewarded for Apex coins or something. Even Apex crystals or something each time we fucking get like we play ranked at the end of the split or at the end of the fucking rank season. The Madden split is probably better because it makes you want to keep playing the game. It's a fucking you want player attention, you give us a fucking reward for it. Trackers, better fucking banners. Alright, there's no reason why our animated fucking diamond trails and our trails should leave. Heck, you can even have trails that for different themes. It's like, do you guys even think? I'm sorry, is there any level of creativity in you guys anymore for like improving the game and not for any selfish reason, for just for constant better improvement of the game? Like literally, you can have a Christmas themed fucking dive trail. No, all you're gonna give us is a fucking banner, like a fucking this banner tracker, what the fuck it's called. Jesus Christ, this shit is very upsetting. A badge. Every single year we get a new badge for fucking. It's like, no. How about you give us a Christmas themed fucking dive trail for that, right? How about you make the dive trails more interesting each fucking year? You can show me 3 different seasons like pred badges, and I can't tell you the fucking difference. Like, you know, it's just no fucking accomplishment. Get like, I don't know, 500 Apex crystals for getting 5,000 kills in this. Having, just check marks, points, just something that makes you want to grind for the game. I want to get better. A certain banner or certain certain banner, certain trackers or certain fucking what's it called? Badges that you get for certain characters. Like, this nigga is a Bloodhound main. This nigga is a fucking Valkyrie main. This guy mains freaking Vantage a lot. Just something that makes you distinct, or it makes you want to, something worth grinding for. No, there's just fucking nothing like that. Again, I feel like Apex Legends has the most potential, but it's just wasted. And there's no one else to blame but the people behind it, and that is Respawn and EA. I'm sick and tired of people giving Respawn guy like, it's EA's fault. It's like, nah, at this point it's both of y'all. Y'all niggas made the game together. Y'all niggas are the reasons why it's not doing the best that it can. There's no communication with the freaking all people. None. Niche. Zero. But anyways, I'm done ranting, bro. This is a personal rant. I don't know. If whoever makes it to this level, to this far, honestly, you're a real one. But yeah, no, this is like straight up just pure rants and pure frustration in this game. Cause I'm gonna tell you, I literally hopped on this game so I let me play a little bit. Was in the firing range, and I can't even shoot my gun without the fucking firing range shaking like there's a fucking earthquake. And that was just so disgusting. I just quit the game altogether. Yeah, bro. But that's pretty much it. Let me know if you guys feel the same way. Well, like, I just don't even like whatever. Do whatever you want. See you guys. Peace.